Hello rail fans, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft locomotive tutorial. Today by request, we're going to be building the Amtrak Veterans Unit, which is a P42DC. And this is the prototype build, as we've never built this type of locomotive before. But I think we've managed to cram in a lot of detail. So let's get right into it here. As usual, the first step is going to be to take out a dark oak stair to be the coupler. And we'll come get it attached up here. Underneath that, we're going to put a dark oak fence gate for an arrows. And then, dark oak fences on either side of the coupler. And this is going to be the back. So we'll work on this first. Put a dark prismarine stair facing backwards here. And then one facing around the corner inside that way. Same thing on this side, one facing backwards and one facing sideways so it makes a corner. Above that, we're going to put a row of 5 blue concrete coming across. Then we're going to put another row of 5 blue concrete above it. Then on each side here an upside down stair and blue concrete above those. Then we're going to skip one block behind this and get a netherite on each rail to be the wheels with an end rod axle. Then we're going to take out polished deep slate stairs. And we have to skip 2 blocks and get them upside down facing this way, coming 5 across the rails here. Then in this middle part, we're going to go ahead and put 3 netherite. We're going to put a right side up outward facing stair on each side here. Then in this gap, upside down stairs facing this way, coming 5 across. On this end, another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then we're going to open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and open them into the ends of the wheels on this end as well. Then we're going to fill in this top middle 3 on the second layer up, coming down to the end of the truck. We'll stop above where the fence gates are for now. And we'll fill in a second layer, 3 wide, of polished black stone blocks. Then there's a little ladder back here because there's a door. So we're going to come 1 block over from the blue concrete here, and we're going to put 2 upside down smooth quartz stairs. We're also going to delete that part of the truck and put a smooth quartz slab on bottom because it actually extends down over the truck. We'll do the same thing here, 2 upside down stairs and a smooth quartz slab on bottom. Then we'll take blue concrete, fill it in there, and fill it in on this top level down to the end. Same thing over here, so down to the end here and one in that empty space over there. Then we're going to come on the sides of the truck, and everywhere there's a wheel, we're going to put a hopper in front of it. Same thing over on this side, a hopper in front of this wheel and this wheel. Then we're going to come on top of the truck with an iron trapdoor and put iron trapdoors above the whole truck section going from wheel to wheel. Same thing on this side. So 3 here and 1 there. Now we're going to switch to polished black stone block, and we're going to come off the bottom corner of this and extend it out by 4 and fill it in over to the other rail so it's 3 wide, and we'll also do that on the layer above it. Then come on bottom with a polished black stone slab, skip 1 block in front of the wheels here and extend it down to the end of this so it's a 3x3, and then also extend it out to the side. Then 3 polished black stone here. Come over here, extend your slabs out to the side, and 3 polished black stone blocks above it. Then we can fill in blue concrete on the top down to the end of this on each side. Now we're going to take out a polished black stone block and come on the second block up and 1 over from the outside. And we're going to start extending that out from that block. And we're going to make it 10 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll fill it in 3 wide. And then we'll also fill in the top 3 down to the end of that. Now we're going to come in with a dark prismarine stair upside down in that corner facing the end of the locomotive. Same thing on this side. Then come to this end and put an upside down stair facing this way on each side here. Then we'll fill in the gap between the 2 stairs with blue concrete. We'll also fill in the top with blue concrete. Same thing over here. So fill in this top with blue concrete. And then this bottom gap between the 2 stairs as well with blue concrete. Then we're going to take out a polished blackstone slab on bottom here. And aligned with the back of the blue concrete, we're going to fill in the bottom middle 3 with polished blackstone slabs going all the way down to the end of this section here. Stopping at the end of the blue concrete. Then at the back of this, we're going to put 4 polished deep slate walls under the blue concrete. Same thing here. Start at the back, 4 walls. This will be the air tanks. Then we're going to put a lever upside down in front of the air tank, going into it like that so it looks like an airline. Same thing over here, right in front of the walls, an upside down lever. Then on the front of this section, on the second block up, another row of 3 polished blackstone and another one above it. Then we're going to come on the side of this, we're going to put a brewing stand on bottom and a player head on top. Same thing here. Player head on top, brewing stand on bottom. Now we're going to come down on bottom with netherite, and we're going to skip 1 block forward from this and get a netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then we're going to take polished deep slate stairs, skip 2 blocks forward, and get a row of 5 coming across the rails facing this way. In the middle, we'll put 3 netherite, and then a right side up outward facing stair on each side. Then in this gap, upside down stairs, coming 5 across facing this way. Then on the other end, another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then we'll open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and also into the ends of the wheels down on this side. Then we're going to take out a hopper, and we're going to put a hopper on the sides in front of each wheel. Then we'll take out our polished blackstone block and fill in the top middle 3 here. And we'll bring it down above where the fence gates are. And we'll do the same thing on the 3rd layer up. Then we're going to take out dark prismarine stairs on this end, 2nd block up, upside down facing that way. Same thing over on this side. Then we'll fill this top layer with blue concrete. Same thing on this side, a row of blue concrete. Then we're going to come on the front of this with blue concrete, aligned with these stairs. We're going to put a row of 5 blue concrete coming across. Then we'll go back to our dark prismarine stairs, put another upside down stair under that blue concrete on this side, and then one on this side upside down facing this way. Then we'll go ahead and put another 5 blue concrete across the top here. Then we'll put a single blue concrete in the very center of this section. Then we'll put 2 prismarine stairs right side up on the left hand side and 2 right side up on the right hand side. Then above that, upside down stairs on each side. Then 5 blue concrete across the top. Then we're going to take out a dark oak stair for the coupler, turn around and get it stacked up to the 2nd block. Delete the one you used for placement, and underneath it, we're going to put 2 dark oak fence gates for the airline there. Then next to the coupler on each side, we're going to open a dark oak fence gate. Then on this blue section, we're going to put polished blackstone button on the outside edges, and then 2 birch buttons next to them, leaving the middle open. Next, on top of this, 1 block in from the front, we're going to put a white concrete on either side. Then we're going to take a smooth quartz stair upside down facing this way here, and upside down facing this way here. Then a white concrete in the middle, and an upside down stair facing this way here, and facing this way here. Then fill in behind it with white concrete. Then we're going to take out red concrete, come across the front, and 1 on each side behind it. Now take out polished blackstone and make a row of 5 coming across on the second block back. Then we're going to put 1 behind it in the middle and come up by 1. Then 2 blue glass on either side of that. Then we're going to step up 1 behind it again and put 3 polished blackstone in the middle. Next, on the outside edges, right behind the windshield, we're going to put a single polished blackstone block on each side of the locomotive. So 1 there and 1 there. Behind that, 2 blue stained glass blocks on each side. Then put 2 polished blackstone under the side of this here. Same thing on the other side, 2 polished blackstone over there. Then we're going to switch over to white concrete, and we're going to fill in this bottom row of white concrete to the back of this window section. Then 4 red concrete, and then 2 red concrete up there. Copy that pattern over here. So 4 white concrete, 4 red concrete, and 2 red. Now we have to build our ladders to get in the cab. So behind this, on the second red concrete down, 2 upside down smooth quartz stairs, and then a 3rd one, knock out that blue block, and then a smooth quartz slab on bottom. So it looks like that. So we'll do the same thing here, knock out this blue one, we'll put a slab on bottom, and 3 upside down smooth quartz stairs stacked up. Then we'll put a crimson door on top of those stairways on each side. Come down to the back with a birch door on top of this stairway, and in the middle of the back, and on top of this stairway here. Now we're going to take birch buttons to represent the stars painted on the side of the locomotive. Put 1 in front of this stair, and then skip a block every other going forward. We'll do the same thing here, just leave a gap of space between each one. Then here, we'll skip a block and put 1. We'll put 1 here, and then just keep bringing it back, doing every other one, because the stars run the entire length of the locomotive. And then we'll do the same thing up on this other side here. So buttons there and there. Here I was checking to make sure I had it right. And just keep bringing it forward with the gap of space between them, until we get all the way up here. Here I was checking, I put it on the wrong one. It goes here. Now we're going to take out white concrete here, and starting behind these stairs, we're going to bring white concrete in a single layer all the way down to the back of the locomotive. And then come around the corner here. Go around this door, around this corner, and bring it all the way forward on the other side here, till we get all the way up where these stairs are on the front on this side. Then we're going to go around it with a layer of red concrete. Bring it right down to the back, and same thing around the corner, around this corner, and all the way up this side. Then, behind the door on each side, a column of 2 red concrete, and then a single red concrete behind that on each side. Then we're going to come in with a clay block, and we're going to fill it in 2 high going all the way around the locomotive. Then come on top of the front here and 2 outward facing polished black stone stairs. Same thing over on this side, 2 outward facing stairs and 3 polished black stone block across the middle. Behind that, 3 red nether brick stairs facing outward. Same thing over on this side. Then an andesite stair. Same thing over here. Then a deep slate tile stair, an andesite stair, and another deep slate tile stair. Same pattern over here. Then an andesite stair on each side again. And then 4 cobbled deep slate stairs. Same thing over here, 4 cobbled deep slate stairs. These represent all the vents. Then we're going to come up under here and we're going to start knocking some blocks out and bringing the vents down. So knock out the blocks under these 2 and put in deep slate tile blocks. Knock out these 4 and put in cobbled deep slate blocks. Do the same thing over on the other side. So knock out these 4 and replace it with a cobbled deep slate. Knock out these 2 and replace them with deep slate tile block. Now we're going to do the Veterans ribbon logo that's on the side here. So we're going to come down in the red concrete layer directly under the end of the vent above it, knock out 1 and 1 kitty corner to the right and replace it with gold. Then in this red stripe we're going to knock out another 6 blocks here so that it'll end up being 7 blocks long in total. We're also going to go kitty corner down 1 to the left and knock out 1 in the white concrete. Fill that all with gold. And then on the middle top 3 above the gold, we're going to knock out 3 blocks and put in coal. Now we have to make this thing on the other side as well. So under the vent here, in the red concrete, we knock out 1. I was making sure I had it lined up right. And then kitty corner down 1, replace those with gold. Then another 6 blocks here, so that it's 7 blocks long in total. And then 1 down to the right. Then above that, the middle 3 get knocked out and replaced with coal. Now in front of this side door on the back here, in the white concrete, we're going to knock out 3 blocks coming forward. And we're going to fill that with 3 bedrock, because there's another vent down there. We'll do the same thing on this side. So in the white concrete, knock out 3 blocks and replace it with bedrock. Now come back to the top outside edge here, and we're going to put a row of 7 outward facing andesite stairs coming back. And then we'll do the same thing over on the other side. So 7 andesite stairs facing outward. Then we're going to put 2 cobbled deep slate on each side. Then we'll knock out the 2 blocks under it and replace it with cobbled deep slate block. Same thing over here, knock out these 2 blocks and put in cobbled deep slate. And then we'll go back to andesite stairs and bring it down to the back of the locomotive on each side here. Now we'll come back up to the front here and we'll make a 3x3 of red concrete in the middle, and then we'll fill in the entire rest of the roof with clay coming to the back of the locomotive. Now we're going to move to the front of the locomotive here, and in the middle of this black stone section we're going to put a glow item frame, and and then a glowstone inside of it for the headlight. Then we're going to knock out the red concrete blocks on each of the outside edges and replace them with red nether brick stairs. Then on each side of that red concrete section, glow item frames with glowstone for the ditch lights. Then a crimson button on each side in the polished blackstone section. Then we're going to put light gray stained glass panes on that polished blackstone block on each side there to be rear view mirrors. Then above the cab on the engineer side here, we're going to put back-to-back levers to be the ice skate antenna. Then we'll put a flower pot on the back corner of that red section. Then we're going to skip one block behind this, and we're going to make a 3x3 of iron trapdoors. Then we'll put polished blackstone buttons in each corner on both sides of that section. Then right here on the engineer side, we're going to open back-to-back dark oak fence gates for the horn. Then behind the horn, another 3x3 of iron trapdoors. Then directly in front of this cobbled deep slate section, we're going to make a ring of smooth stone slabs, knock out that middle, and put in a smoker for the exhaust. Then behind this section here, we're going to use stone slabs to make a plus shape for our fan, knock out the middle, go ahead and put a smoker in there, and then crouch and put an oak trapdoor over it so we have the fan. Then a single row of iron trapdoors on either side, and then we're going to put polished blackstone buttons in all those gaps like that, and then here and here and here and here. And now the top details of the locomotive are done. Now we have to detail the back end here. So we're going to come down on this corner above the red concrete, knock out that block, and we have to get an upside down, inward facing andesite stair. Do the same thing over here. Knock it out in an upside down, inward facing stair. Now we're going to put a crimson button on the outside clay box on each side. Then we're going to knock out the block above the door and put in a sideways observer. In the top middle, we're going to put a dark oak sign, and below that, a glow item frame with a glowstone for the rear headlight. Then we'll move down and work down here. On the layer with the coupler, we put a dark oak button on each outside for the spare knuckles, and then 2 polished blackstone buttons on each side on the layer above it. Now come up to the front on the side of the cab with a birch sign, and I'll put our locomotive number, which for this one is 42. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So right here under the window, a sign with the number 42. Then we'll swing around the front here, and we'll also put a sign in between the windows with our locomotive number. Now we're going to swing down to the rear end in the first layer of clay concrete, and we're going to put 2 warped signs right behind where that vent is. This will just represent where the Amtrak logo is. We'll do the same thing over here. So 2 warp signs right there. And now we're going to work on the interior here. So go ahead and come in the cab here. We're going to take out a smooth sandstone slab. Knock out this bottom middle block here. We don't need that. We're going to put a double layer of slabs across the middle under the windows, and then 3 on the upper hitbox right here. Then on the bottom of that, we're going to start filling in the floor with smooth sandstone slabs, coming back one behind the door. Then we'll put a glow item frame here and here with end crystals to be computers. Then a lever for the engineer. Turn around and we'll put in some stairs on each side to be seats. Then we're going to come back here, raise slabs up in the middle to that same level, put a sideways blast furnace, and another sideways blast furnace. Then one on top here, and then in the middle, glowstone to light the cab. Then behind this, we extend out another slab, and then we're going to use smooth sandstone stairs to make a staircase coming down. Then we're going to fill this in with smooth sandstone slabs coming all the way up to the roof. We'll also fill it in up to the roof right here. Then we'll put a column of 2 in the middle here, skip a block, and a 2x2 over here. Then we'll put an end portal back in there to be a toilet, put a door here, and a door up here at the top of the stairs. Then we'll go back to our smooth sandstone slabs, and we'll fill this wall in, wrapping around this corner all the way to the roof. We'll also fill this in above this door with smooth sandstone slabs. Then we'll go ahead and put a torch up here to light this. And then we'll come in this little bathroom, put a torch in there too. Now we'll work on the actual engine room. Take out wax, cut copper stairs. And we're going to come and we need to get it in this corner, upside down facing the wall. And extend that out by 3. Then we're going to come around on this side and upside down stairs facing this way. Then come on top, right side upstairs facing this way, and right side upstairs facing this way. Then we'll put a polished deep slate above it, one coming over like this and one going up. And then one coming on each side of the top like that. Then behind that, take out waxed weathered cut copper and make a 2-wide wall going to the ceiling. Then 3 levers on the left hand side and a torch above it. So it looks like that. Then next to the levers, we're going to put a deep slate brick wall on the bottom and 2 smooth stone blocks above it. On this side, we're going to put 2 glow item frames with compasses to be gauges. Behind that, we'll do the prime mover, so put 7 sideways anvils down the middle, and then we're going to put a row of polished deep slate blocks above that. Then we're going to put stone buttons on the sides of all this polished deep slate. We'll do the same thing on this side of it. Then on top of that, we're going to put another row of sideways anvils coming down. Then back to polished deep slate here and fill in the top until there's a gap of 3 on the back. Then 3 deep slate brick walls on those back 3. Behind this, we're going to put a 2x2 of smooth stone blocks. Then polished deep slate stairs back to back on top like that. Then we're going to come down to this rear end behind it here. We're going to put an upside down polished deep slate stair in the middle facing towards the back of the locomotive right here. And then we have to get one facing the other way upside down right there. Delete that back one. Then we'll put a brewing stand and a deep slate brick wall above the brewing stand and anvil. In this corner, we'll close the trapdoor for the handbrake wheel, and we'll put a lightning rod above that wall in the middle here. Then we're going to take out a birch door, put one here, and we're going to put wax weathered cut copper above it. And then come over to the other side and down one. We put a second lightning rod above that first one there. And now our full engine room is completed here. And we'll go back outside and put on a couple more finishing details, and this locomotive will be complete. So come outside with iron bars, knock out that button down there, because we need to start on each side of this door and bring it all the way down. We're also going to extend it down by one over the truck here. Then we'll come by this door, knock out this button here, start on the bottom half of the door on each side, come down two, and extend it down another one. Now we have to do the railings on the other side. So come on over to this front door on this side, put iron bars on each side of the door, bring it all the way down, knock out that button where you have to, and extend it down another one. And then one more door to go here. Iron bars on each side of this door and extend it down one, and you'll have to knock out that button as well. Now come on the front, on top of the windshield, and put a row of 5 polished blackstone stairs so we have a nice curve above the windows there. And there we have it, folks. We've completed this P42DC Amtrak Veterans Unit. I hope you like it. I feel like we got a lot of detail into this one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.